Now tonight we begin in State House, Nairobi, where President Uhuru Kenyatta chaired a meeting of senior government officials, including all cabinet secretaries, in the absence of his deputy William Ruto. State House did not explain the reason for the absence of the deputy president, but the structure of the meeting suggests a further breakdown in the relations between the Jubilee Party leader and his deputy. And as Wahiga Mwaura reports, the president was categorical with all those in attendance that they either support the government's signature projects that include the Big Four and constitutional amendments via the Building Bridges initiative, or ship out.
With less than 18 months to the end of his second and final term, President Uhuru Kenyatta assembled a high-ranking team of government officials to emphasize his focus and priorities in 2021 and 2022. Conspicuously missing from the high table of this meeting was Deputy President William Ruto, as the sitting arrangement reflected a governance formation adopted by President Uhuru Kenyatta when he elevated the role of Interior Cabinet Secretary Dr. Fred Matiang'i to also chair the National Development Implementation and Communication Committee. Effectively, this role gave Matiang'i more responsibility and latitude than that of Deputy President William Ruto. As the supervisor of the execution of government projects, CS Matiang'i, it would be assumed, in the hierarchy of today's meeting, could be considered the senior most government official after President Uhuru Kenyatta.
Hata kama kazi ambazo ningekuwa nafanya mimi kama naibu wa rais inafanywa na wengine, mimi pia nimeheshimu uamuzi huo.
The absence of Deputy President William Ruto in today's meeting has not been explained by the Office of the President, but observers link this to the ongoing deterioration of relations between the President and his deputy. Last week, in a departure from a restrained approach, President Kenyatta asked his deputy Ruto to quit government instead of criticizing it from within and enjoying the best of both worlds.
Kwa mdomo moja serikali ni mbaya, alafu kwa mdomo mwingine ati tumefanya kama serikali. Kwani serikali ni ngapi? Mnajua serikali ngapi Kenya hii? Ni moja ama ni mbili? Si ni moja? Si ni moja? Kama unataka uzuri wake, kae naye. Kama unataja ubaya wake, toka uache wale wengine waendelee.
A day later, the Deputy President responded to his boss, stating that he will not quit government as his position is assured by the Constitution.
And I want to say, for the avoidance of doubt, there is no contest between me and my boss, the President of Kenya.
We reached out to Deputy President Ruto's communication team, who could neither confirm nor deny whether Ruto had been invited to the meeting or not, stating that only State House was in a position to respond. The Deputy President is said to have spent the day working from his official office. Sources intimated to Citizen TV that the President, in no uncertain terms, told the gathering of Cabinet Secretaries, Principal Secretaries, Chief Administrative Secretaries and other senior government officials that they must prioritize the Big Four agenda and work twice as hard to ensure that they are completed before the second term of the Jubilee government lapses in August next year. In addition, the Building Bridges initiative as a government project was apparently emphasized within the meeting, with the president warning those who may be opposed to it that they risk facing the sack. Over the last few weeks, cabinet secretaries, in conjunction with the Presidential Delivery Unit, have been crisscrossing the country, supervising government projects with an emphasis on the counties of Nakuru, Narok, Murang'a and Machakos. Wahiga Mwaura, Citizen